And good morning. Welcome back. 6:13 is your time on this Monday morning. There's the WJZ Outback where we've had some opportunities for some rain. So that's helping with the drought situation. We'll get a new drought update here on Thursday. So let's take a look at what's behind me here. We have still a little bit of haze in the sky here this morning, but what we're working with is not anything close to what we were working with back on Friday, which is certainly some good news here. So throwing down your forecast and getting a look at it here this morning, we are looking at a day that is beautiful. We don't have any air quality concerns for today, despite some haze in the upper atmosphere. We are nice and quiet. Afternoon and evening severe storms are likely on Tuesday. That is a first alert weather day. Another round of storms on Wednesday. A lot more question marks about where these storms form. Hopefully, if we get hit hard on Tuesday, they form to our south and east on Wednesday, as that front will get a little bit more of a nudge to the south, but we'll keep our eyes on it. Right now, Tuesday looks like the busiest weather day, but keep Wednesday in the back of your mind and we'll keep you updated if the storms become a problem. But Tuesday is really the big weather day of the week. We are looking at a few rounds of strong to severe storms. With these storms, damaging wind gusts, flash flooding, and a few isolated tornadoes are possible. Of these three concerns, I think the first two, damaging winds and flash flooding, are our main concerns at this hour. Be prepared for power outages. We've had a number of them recently with storms as recent as Saturday. We could see additional power outages with trees coming down here and travel disruptions, including ground stops at BWI and also potentially some road closures due to some trees down. 63 right now in town. None of these weather issues exist on this Monday, so really take it in and enjoy this beautiful weather day. We really deserve it. Upper 50s across northeastern Maryland from Rising Sun over to Elkton. We have some mid 60s right along the Bay Shore here from Essex over to Dundalk. Upper 50s for our friends out in Carroll County and Anne Arundel County. You're in the same ballpark too this morning with temperatures mainly in the 60s. 71 at 8 o'clock this morning. By lunchtime, we're up to a nice 80, a blend of sunshine and clouds, middle 80s for your afternoon highs. What's happening here is high pressure still in control here, but this front that you see is the dividing line between comfortable air and really kind of nasty humidity, which will surge overnight while you're sleeping. When you wake up tomorrow morning, it is that thick, heavy humidity that you can just feel laying on your skin, and that will power up some of those storms here tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Again, that is a tomorrow problem, not a today problem. Forecast for the eastern shore today, upper 80s here, a beautiful day from Denton over to Federalsburg, mid 80s for St. Michael's and over to Easton. We're in the middle 80s for areas like Baltimore City today, Westminster, upper 80s for areas like Stevensville over to Easton. 71 degrees with a late storm chance here for tonight. Here's your latest update with your future radar for tomorrow. So storms may develop as early as 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The problem with tomorrow's setup is it's conducive for wave after wave of storms. So when you see these bright colors and they line up one after another, we could have potentially some damaging winds with this. This is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Very heavy rainfall, and the flash flood concern really great because of the rainfall rates. We could see 1 to 3 inch per hour rainfall rates. So hopefully your community isn't one of those communities that get hit over and over again, but there will be a few of them out there tomorrow. So we want you to be prepared for the worst case scenario and hope for the best. Mid 90s is what it feels like tomorrow. That's after day to day in the middle 80s. Here's your first alert 7-day forecast. 86 for today. Again, tomorrow, the first alert weather day. We'll keep you updated. Remember, things can change. Timeline of the storms, placement of the storms. So we'll keep you updated. Hopefully that works out for the better. 87 on Wednesday, Thursday, 83. And then as we work our way toward later in the week into the weekend, we're looking at some nice weather here. 83 on Friday, 85 on Saturday, and 88 on Sunday.